Welcome to Healthy Vegan Living. Today we're doing a product review on a mat. Not this one, because this one unfortunately is falling apart and there are corks coming out of it, and I've barely used it a week. Also, just to make it worse, the ink on it is coming off too. When you're wiping it down, it doesn't. So what kind of mat did I get? I got myself this mat instead. It's a Scoria mat. Alright, so it took me quite a bit of time to get it, and I found it, and I'm very happy to get it. What's special about this mat? This mat is 84 inches long, which should handle my 6.3 foot frame, and it's 26 inches wide instead of this one here being 24. It makes it a little bit of difference when you're laying on the floor and you're trying to get into savasana, that you're comfortable. Alright, so that's really what this video is about. It's an unboxing with my brand new mat. Hopefully I'm going to love it. Welcome to Healthy Vegan Living, a whole food, plant-based lifestyle. So I just came back from yoga, and this teacher really pushed us hard, and I had a really good stretch, and I know I'm going to sleep well tonight. Alright, so these are the type things that I use in yoga. This is my yoga bag, and I always carry a towel with me. So I'll have to put that in the laundry. Let's open this box up. See what's inside. Now, as soon as you buy from these people, you start getting emails, which is kind of cool. And they try to give you more incentives to buy their product. Like, I got a 10% discount. Not something I need for this. Oh, look, it pulls out. Now, I did something really different with this mat. Instead of getting the standard cork mat, okay, that's it. I got a more decorative mat. So it says on here, the biggest XL cork and natural rubber yoga mat. Now, what I do is when I finish with my yoga mat, I take it in the shower, wash it down, dry it all down, make sure it's nice and dry for the next day. Because I go to yoga 4, maybe 5 times. With this mat from Levity, I could not do that. I could not shower this because this retained water and then it made a huge mess at the studio. So I couldn't use it that way. I had to physically had to spread it out on my bed and wipe it down that way. It's not, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. All right, so it looks like it's got a nice little yoga strap on it. And that's nice. I don't use that because I have my special rig, but it's always nice to have a yoga strap. So on here they say it's harvested substantially, natural and non-toxic, probably a good thing in case I get hungry. Anti-microbial cork surface, that's the advantage of using a mat, a cork mat. Sweat-loving anti-grip, that's another thing. On the Levity, I would slip. I could see the entire mat actually move on the floor. And I've never seen that happen in any of the cork mats. And also, my hands would slip. And I was really surprised with that. I'm really hoping this embraces creativity. So this is what they say. Hey, I see you're looking at me. You know it? I can make your practice kinder and more magical. I could use that. Proudly, I was brought to life by a team who celebrates play, expressions, creativity, and earth. Did you know that by taking me home, your purchase also supports a play-based education promoting healthy living and life skills for the Indigenous youth in Canada. So this is why I had to wait longer for it, because it came from Canada. It says it on the box too. Let's see if we can open it up. Little stickers. By the time you get to here, you'll have seen all the details. Okay, so that's what it looks like right now. Nice little piece of paper. There's other stuff on here. Suggested wipe surface with a soft cloth and water to avoid extra ink smudging on the surface. Roll cork side out, store in shade. Yeah, because otherwise it fades. Avoid long sun exposure. Don't put in a washing machine. Why would you put your mat in a washing machine? I guess some people do that. Cleaning. After practice, lay the mat flat to air dry. If there's dirt on the body oils, wipe with a soft cloth with water and mild soap. Cork is natural, antimicrobial, and won't need regular cleaning. Cleaning will be needed before staying settled with soap and water. The best grip. If hands are dry, spritz water where hands... I do hot yoga. And by the time I start getting in my practice, I am wet all over. So I'm not going to be able to have a little bottle get my hands wet. It says possible allergens, natural rubber latex. I don't have any problems with that. So this is pretty cool, and I'll give you a shot of that. Now this feels much different. On the Levity, it's just flat, and here you can see grooves on the outside. I'm really hoping that this will really grab onto the hardwood floor that is in the studio, and they won't move. Now this mat costs a little bit more money because this time I wanted to have a more decorative flair because I'm basically a peacock. I walk around, I like myself dressing nice wild colors. I think I deserve to have a colorful mat. Okay, remember I told you this is a very long mat. You see? It should easily fit me. Okay, and oh wow. Okay, so then just to bring it a little closer, you can see what's happening. All right, so I'm not gonna do the wiping down right now. The Levity, when it came to me, had a chemical smell to it. And it felt like it took forever to get rid of that smell. I actually broke down and bought some fabric softeners, a way to be able to get rid of that smell, just so I could enjoy it in class. And this one, it doesn't smell anything like the Levity. Okay, so now to fold it, you just lay it flat, and then you fold it this way. Now this one is a 6mm mat. The Levity was 5mm. And I figured at my age of 70, going on 71, I needed a little extra thickness. We'll see whether it compromises my poses. If it's too thick, what happens is you have problems staying stationary, standing up on your poses. Okay, so there it is. And then what I do then, I'll lay it this way. This is my mat holder. I don't put it inside a container. And that's it. Normally I put towels on top because I use one to capture my perspiration and one for my knees. Okay, and then I tie it in like so, and that's it. Now tomorrow morning I have another hot yoga class. I think it's at 10:30. It's gonna be a really hard class, which I'm really looking forward to. And I'm gonna be using my brand new mat, which is 84 inches long and 26 inches wide for my frame. I sure hope that you appreciate it and you enjoy this. I'm sure that Levity may make good quality. It's just that I didn't get any kind of response from them. I bought this at Amazon.com and I'm gonna complain bitterly and you can't buy any more of these. And maybe the reason is because their mats are just not of the same quality as others. Okay, so what happened? This mat here that I got here from Scoria out of Canada. This is a magnificent mat. Not only is it long enough to fit my frame, I was able to do down dog and many of the other yoga poses, and my hands did not slip. The mat didn't slip at all. Nothing like this Levity mat, where I made the product review and I thought it was a wonderful mat. It is not. This is the thing that I learned today that was really important. I'm gonna do this. This mat is like softer on the skin. I was wondering what was going on with my toes, because at the very top of them I was losing skin on them. And this is just so harsh, the way they put it on the cork on the mat, it physically takes your skin off. Not with this mat. So if you're looking for an extra large because you have a man in your life that's like me, 6'3", you want something decorative like the Scoria here, you're not gonna do wrong. I'm really happy so far. Another thing too, I just came back from a very hot class. The grip on this mat was wonderful. I never slipped. The mat itself has got like grips on the bottom and it doesn't slip at all. This is the ideal yoga mat. I think I have a hit here. They have many other products and I'll be showing those to you real soon. By the way, I don't get paid for this. I just enjoy sharing what I know about yoga mats, yoga products, stuff like that. It's just part of my life. Part of being healthy. I'm vegan and it's my life, living. Okay, what else do I need to tell you? I'm just gonna wipe this down really fast with just a basic mixture of soap and water. I'm gonna let it dry on the couch because that's the best place I have so far. I'm gonna build myself a mat rack so it can dry naturally. But though I've already, it's almost all dry. I mean, there's not really any wet spots there. And another thing I really like about this mat, it doesn't smell. The Liberty right here, it took me a week or even longer, and it still smells like chemicals. This one doesn't. This one smells like cork. That's what you want. You want a cork mat, a real cork mat that's well made so that it lasts you for years. Now, with my experience, I found out with using hot yoga, I go about 4 or 5 times a week. You're going to use up your mat really fast compared to people who just go twice a week or once a week. So a mat lasts me about 2 years. I'm hoping this one lasts a little longer, and it's pretty. It's got lines in the middle to kind of help you with your balancing. Oh well, accidents happen. And you can kind of follow, so you're doing the warrior poses, okay? All right. So I just finished wiping down the mat, and I want to show you something. I did it on this side. When I wiped it down, nothing came out, whatever. On this mat, the Levity mat, it's coming off let me just show you. So we're starting on a clean side. This is wet. I'm gonna fold it. And all I'm doing here is, and you can see the ink is coming off. And I'm not even pressing hard. Now let's go on the other areas where there is no ink. And it's the same thing. The color of the mat, the cork, is coming off. So can you just imagine how long this is gonna last? It's not gonna last at all anytime. And the company doesn't stand behind this product. That's really the worst part. And you pay over $100 for these things, you expect good quality mats. You don't expect this. Okay, that's enough. Guess I'll get off my soapbox now. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you soon in our next video.